Imagine a young girl, born with rhythm in her soul and a fire in her heart. Her name was Sudha Chandran, and her dream was simple yet immense: to become one of India's greatest dancers. From a young age, her talent was undeniable. Her movements were like poetry, her grace captivating, and her passion could light up any stage. She was on a path to greatness, a rising star in the world of classical dance. But life, as it often does, had a different plan. At just 16 years old, a devastating accident turned her world upside down. A severe injury led to a medical complication, and to save her life, doctors had no choice but to amputate her right leg. In an instant, the music stopped. The stage lights dimmed. The dream that had been her entire world seemed to shatter into a million pieces. How could a dancer dance without a leg? The question haunted her. The days that followed were filled with darkness and despair. Sudha was trapped in a whirlwind of grief, anger, and a profound sense of loss. The girl who once commanded the stage with her every move could barely find the strength to face the day. She questioned everything: her future, her purpose, her very identity. The world saw a tragedy, the end of a promising career, but deep within her, a tiny flicker of her dream refused to be extinguished. It was a faint whisper, but it was there, reminding her of who she was. One day, that whisper grew into a roar. Sudha made a decision that would defy all odds. She declared, "I will dance again." This wasn't just a hopeful wish, it was a promise to herself. She was fitted with a Jaipur foot, a prosthetic leg made of rubber and wood. It was a far cry from the nimble, sensitive foot she had lost. The journey back was excruciating. Learning to walk again was a monumental challenge, let alone dance. Every step was a battle against pain. Every movement felt clumsy and heavy. The prosthetic chafed her skin, her muscles screamed in protest, and tears of frustration flowed freely. Many would have given up. Many would have accepted this new reality and moved on. But Sudha was not just anyone. She was a dancer, and the music was still calling her name. She channeled her pain into power, her frustration into fuel. Day after day, she practiced relentlessly. She pushed her body beyond its perceived limits, training it to move in harmony with her prosthetic leg. She had to relearn everything: balance, rhythm, a new center of gravity. It was a slow, grueling process. Step by agonizing step, beat by painstaking beat. For 2 long years, she dedicated every ounce of her being to this singular goal. Her dance studio became her sanctuary and her battlefield. Then the day came. Sudha Chandran returned to the stage. As she stood in the spotlight, a hush fell over the audience. There was a mix of curiosity, pity, and doubt in the air. But when the music began, all of that dividers melted away. Sudha danced, and it was magnificent. She didn't dance in spite of her prosthetic leg, she danced with it. It became an extension of her will, a testament to her spirit. The audience was mesmerized. They didn't just see a performance, they witnessed a resurrection. They could feel her soul poured into every movement, her story told through every expression. The pain, the struggle, the unwavering determination, it was all there, transformed into breathtaking art. When she finished, there was a moment of stunned silence, followed by a thunderous, emotional standing ovation that seemed to go on forever. Sudha's comeback was more than just a performance. It was a legend in the making. Her story of resilience echoed across the nation and beyond. She went on to star in films, television shows, and became a celebrated actress. Her life story even being made into a hit movie. She became a global icon, a shining example of what the human spirit can achieve. Sudha Chandran's journey teaches us a profound lesson. Dreams don't have an expiration date. They don't die unless we let them. Life will inevitably knock us down. It might even break us. But it is in those broken places that we have the choice to rise again, stronger and more determined than before. When the world fills you with doubt, you must believe in yourself with even greater conviction. Sudha danced not just for herself, but for everyone who has ever been told they can't. Her story reminds us that our limitations are often just illusions. And woman, the true power lies in our will to overcome them. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that celebrates the power of the human spirit. Until next time, keep believing in your dreams.